Okay. Hello, friends, again. It's Miss Patty. And it's summer 2021, and I have a story for you. I don't have a book, as you can see, but I have a story. It's about 3 little pigs, and they were brothers. And they decided that it was time to go out and make their own home and make their own way in the world. So the first little pig went out, and he searched and he searched, and he found someone that had a lot of straw. And he said, "Mr. Man, may I buy some straw from you? I'd like to make a house of straw." So he quickly gave the money to the man gave him the straw, and he built his straw house. And he was very happy. The second brother went searching and searching, looking for the best thing to build his house. And all of a sudden, he found it. Very long, very wide sticks. And he went and said, Mr. Man, may I buy some sticks from you? I'd like to make a house of sticks." So he quickly got his money out, paid the man for the sticks, went away, found a place to build his little house, and he was very happy when he was finished. Well, the third brother, I think he was probably the smartest brother of them all. He searched for a little bit longer. He didn't want to take the first thing that came along. He found someone that had a load of bricks. He said, "Mr. Man, I believe I would like to purchase some of your nice bricks to build myself a home." And it happened just like the other brothers. Quickly got out his money, paid the man, hauled the bricks to his property, and built a fine brick home. And one day, Mr. Wolfe came back in town after a long vacation. He saw the first brother's house made of straw. That brother had been outside planting in the garden. Mr. Wolfe was kind of hungry, and he said, he would make a lovely snack. I wonder. And so he quietly crept around and he surveyed the house from all different angles. The pig looked up and saw the wolf and ran back into his home and shut the door. Mr. Wolfe boldly walked up to the door and went, "Little pig?" The little pig didn't say anything. He knocked again, "Little pig, little pig." The little pig still didn't say anything. Little pig, let me in." And the little pig said, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." And Mr. Wolfe was insulted, and he said, "I'm going to huff, and I'm going to puff, and I'm going to blow your house down." And the little pig said, I don't think so." And the wolf took a big, deep breath, and he blew it all out, and guess what? The house of straw went everywhere. And Mr. Wolfe looked and looked, but he didn't see the pig, because the pig had run down the road to his brother's house, the one that had made the home of sticks. And he told his brother, he said, we gotta hide. There's a wolf, and he's coming, and he's hungry, and he's looking for a fine snack." So they got in the house, and they shut the door, and they waited and waited. And soon the wolf came, and he looked at the house from every angle just to see. And he didn't see anything, but he could hear him talking inside. He went to the door, and he went, "Little pig?" And there was no answer. Little pig, and there still was no answer. Little pig, let me in." And they both answered, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." That really infuriated Mr. Wolfe. That means it made him really mad. because he was really hungry by then, and he wanted a pig snack. So he said, I'm going to huff, and I'm going to puff, and I'm going to blow your house down. And they said, I don't think so, So he took a big, deep breath, and he blew it all out. And guess what? The house made of sticks fell right down, and they flew everywhere. Well, Mr. Wolf looked around. He moved some of the sticks around, and he didn't see either pig. You know why? Because they had sneaked out the back door, and they ran and ran and ran down the road to their brother's house, the smartest of them all, I think, because he made a home of brick. Well, they were so excited, and they were squealing and snorting, and they told their brother what happened to their homes, and he said, we'll be safe here, I promise. So Mr. Wolf came down the road. He found the other home, and he looked at it from every angle. Brick. That's a little different, he thought. And he looked up at the roof, and he looked down below to see if there might be a way to get in under the house. Looks tight as a drum. But he marched up to the door. Little pig? There was no answer. Little pig, little pig. There was still no answer. Little pig, let me in. And they all three said, not by the hair of our chinny chin chin. Well, he said, I'm going to huff, and I'm going to puff, and I'm going to blow your house down. And they all said, I don't think so this time, Mr. Wolf. And he said, you just wait and see. So he took a great deep breath, and he blew it all out. And the house still stood. So he took another deep breath, and he blew it all out. And the house was still standing. So then he started thinking, and he started walking around the house to see if he could get in. The windows were fastened tight, so he couldn't do any good there. But he thought, there's a chimney. I'll just go down the chimney. So Mr. Wolf climbed up the side of the house, got on the roof, walked over to the chimney, and said, well, I'll show those pigs. And he started to climb down the chimney. Well, the little pigs heard everything going on. And do you know what they did? They put a big pot of water on the fire in the fireplace, and that goes right up the chimney. So the wolf came down, and he got a little tangled up, and he lost his grip going down, and so he fell into the pot of water. And he said, woo, he's so hot. So he climbed back up that chimney, and he ran away, and nobody ever saw him in that town again. Isn't that amazing? My goodness. So what we're going to send you for this story is the story. I embellished a little more than this does, but you can make up your own story. And we're going to send you one page that has the wolf and 3 little pigs, and one page that has 3 little homes. This is the straw house, this is the stick house, and this is the brick house. And you'll see, here's my Mr. Wolf. This is what I thought he should look like. Here he is. That's what I colored a while ago. And here are my 3 little pigs. And this is what I thought they would each be wearing, and the colors that they liked. And I thought that would be fun. And then here are the 3 houses that I did. Here's the straw house, here's the stick house, and here's the brick house. And you see the chimney on the brick house. Now for the youngest ones, the little babies, up to age 3, we're going to be sending some felt pieces to go and be glued on the back of each of these things. And we're also going to send you something that you can have to put those felt pieces on. We're going to make you a little felt board and send it in the mail for the babies, because they will take these on and off and on and off and play with the story, and you can play with the story with them. And you all can use voices. Babies love it when you use a different voice for different characters. So you can do all of those things. And for the older kids, ages 4 to 6, we're going to be sending a popsicle stick for each character and each house, so they can glue them on. Remember, we've given you glue in your craft kit for the summer, so you can use the real glue, use a glue stick. And if you have some tape at home, because we're not sending out any tape, you can tape this to the back just to help it hold a little more securely. And then they can tell the story themselves, and they can rearrange it however they like. Let's say this little brother here, this little pig brother, likes to be in the brick house one time. Then the next time they play, he might like the stick house. Then the next time, he might be the house with straw. So they can use their imaginations, and they can color however they want to. It's up to them. There are scissors also in the kits that we have given out to you. And make sure, parents, as you're working with them and their scissors for the older kids, not necessarily the babies, but the thumb goes at the top in the scissors, in the smaller of the holes, and their fingers go in the bottom hole. This will help their motor skills. So don't be afraid to help them and let them get used to that practice, because they will need it as they get a little older and as they get ready to go to school. So that's my little tip for today for you parents and grandparents and daycare people, whoever's watching your children this summer. So those are the things that we're going to send with the Three Little Pigs story. I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you next time. Bye.